every industry, right, there are premium players and there are low-cost players.
Right.
What has been demonstrated globally is that there is a place and a segment that wants a premium experience, and they're willing to pay for that. And then there's another segment that wants just the cheapest flight from A to B.
Right.
And they don't want to pay for anything else, right? And both segments exist. Both segments can be enormously successful, as Southwest has proved that the low-cost segment can be a very successful segment. So two segments can coexist with no problem.
So you think with different partners, it should not really be an issue?
No, if we are segmenting differently, right? There is a Coca-Cola, and then there is a champagne. It has been proven worldwide that there is a market for premium airlines and there is a market for low-cost airlines.
There is no denying that one of the biggest innovations that came out of the Tata house was the Nano.
Yeah.
But if you look at the Nano rollout, would you say that it got the marketing completely wrong?
All I can say is that you have to remember with innovation, the more radical the innovation is, the longer it takes to take off.
Right.
Right? Because with incremental innovations, I can test on a market what they would like, I can develop it and deliver it, and success is instantaneous.
Right. Given the fact that, in your own book and, with your own research, you have come to the conclusion that emerging market brands are, have this hurdle of perception to overcome. It will take a while before they do. Is that the reason the Tatas have been shying away from lending their name to JLR, the Jaguar Land Rover acquisition? Because the moment you make it Tata JLR, its equity at some level will be diluted.
No, it's not a question of diluting equity. It's a question of every brand is positioned for a particular segment.
Absolutely.
Going around changing names, right? When you are what you call Volkswagen, you have Volkswagen, you have Audi, you have Skoda, you have Seat.
Sure.
These are four different brands. They're attacking four different segments. If you're General Motor, you have Cadillac, you have, Saturn, and so on, right? So the different brands are standing for a particular image, which is going for a particular segment of customers. You can't go around slapping your brand on everything without thinking about the image that you're trying to build. So we are trying, otherwise there's no need to have multiple brands in your portfolio.
Tata's in India is synonymous with respect, trust. It's got a squeaky clean reputation until not very long ago. But, ever since the revelation of the Neera Radia tapes, coupled with the 2G scam and, all of that, one, tends to look at Tatas with not that kind of respect and reverence as one did earlier. How are you looking in your capacity to rebuild the image to what it was?
Again, the only thing I know is the data. The data that I've just gotten from an external agency on rating our brand versus the other conglomerates in this country, right? Our brand is far ahead on every dimension. They measured on 22 dimensions. Tata was ahead on every of the 22 dimensions. So I don't know anything about the tapes, but I do know something about what the market research from the consumers is saying. So there is a difference between what the chartering classes do versus what the consumers do.
What do you think is a bigger brand, Ratan Tata or the Tata Group?
I think, I don't know how Ratan Tata feels about it because I've not interacted with Sir Ratan Tata, but I'm sure even he will say that the Tata brand is the Tata brand.